Hey, hello, hello. Can you hear me? My stream is not acting right. I tried to go live 2 times and it's not working, but I think I got it to work now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me pretty? Hello, Caesar. How's everybody doing? 8:10. I was gonna make a video, but I said let's go live. Let's go live. I want to look at some charts that everybody that if you have any charts that you want to see. Hello, Rob. Welcome, welcome. If you have a stock that you want to look at a chart for, we're gonna do that instead of me making a video today. Unless I might make a video later on tonight, around 9 or 10 o'clock, maybe Eastern. But I want to look at some charts because the stock market is getting kind of crazy to me, right? One day is up, one day is down. One tweet can pretty much make the stock market go up. Another tweet can make the stock market go back down again, just like that. And it seemed kind of manufactured, right? Kind of manufactured how the market is moving up and down so easily, just from small news or a small tweet. Reason why the stock market went down at the end of the day is because Bassett said some things about China, and the market didn't like it. And then they said that we're in a trade war with China, so the market went down. So those things were bad, right? But after hours on the Qs, I don't see too much bad going on. We're still holding steady after 603, right? 602, 603. So pretty crazy, pretty crazy. But yeah, so how's everybody doing tonight? Any stocks that everybody's looking at? Any stocks that people are looking at? Try to make it a stock maybe over 50 cent maybe. Hopefully a dollar. Over a dollar would be good, but over 50 cent much better. How's everybody? How's Amniki doing? How you doing, Amniki? How's everybody? How many people we have in here? 7 people? TOVX. I think I remember seeing that in Discord. Someone said TOVX. I even saw that in Discord, or I saw it in the YouTube comments. That's what I saw. Biologics. Deriva Biologics Incorporated. Let's check out the news first. Made 40K on it today. You living large. Living large. So I've been busy recently, so I haven't been day trading how I wanted to. I did make money from the Qs this morning when it dumped. I bought the dump and it pumped back up to I think 606. I made money off that. So TOVX is down after hours, down 16%. What happened? Do you know what happened? Why it went down so much? Or is it just profit taking for TOVX? Up 100%. Okay, that's why it went down then 16%. That's not bad. 16% down from 100% day. That's good. Real good. So here's a chart right here. So it went from 43 cents to 90 cents. It didn't hit that dollar. A lot of times stocks have trouble hitting that dollar when it goes from like 40 to and go higher, close to a dollar. Usually it'll stop like just before the dollar, and people are profit take. That happens a lot. People are like, oh, let's go to a dollar, let's go to a dollar, but people start profit taking before the dollar, so it never made it to a dollar, but it got close, 90 cents. So after hours kind of gave back a little bit. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I would have to look at the news for this stock. I don't know the stock I don't know this company at all. Yeah, profit taking, exactly. They profit take it. They profit take before a dollar because the reason why everybody's going to profit take at a dollar, so people start profit taking just before it hits a dollar. Oh, so it's a healthcare trial a stock. Okay, yeah, those stocks will pump up a lot. The trial stocks, especially if they get approval, they go up a lot. Hello, everybody. With 13 viewers now, right? 13 viewers. If you just joined, say hello, and type a stock in the chat that you're interested in seeing. Oh yeah, but with volume coming, it will go parabolic. Yeah. Thanks for the likes, everybody who's liking it. Thanks for the likes. Yeah. So yeah, what I'll do, I'll go over Open Door real quick, and then we'll go from there. All right. So yeah, real quick, Open Door. As I said in the last video, went down 4 days in a row, and then we had a nice green day right here, and then today was red. But the red day today for Open Door, I don't think it's really Open Door's fault. It's not the company's fault. I've been saying this a lot. All right, it's not the company's fault. It's just the overall macro news going on, economic news going on, the shutdown, the trade wars. That's what's going on right now with the stock market and definitely Open Door as well. Because this is kind of like a reversal candle almost. I need a verification for today. I would like to see this green candle right here, but it was red. But it's not that bad, it went down kind of like halfway of the last candle from yesterday to the 730 area, and it closed at 740, 739. It's not that bad, and then we're up green after hours, right? So tomorrow we want to see it close over 770, 775. That's what I want to see happen, but it just depends on the economy, what kind of news we're getting. And I called Friday NVTS. I told everybody on Friday I bought some call options for NVTS on Friday. I made a lot of money from NVTS, but I didn't hold on to it. I didn't buy contracts for this week for NVTS, and I missed out on a lot of money, right? Because NVTS went crazy. What's today? Yeah, I bought contracts at NVTS on, what was it? What day was that? Yeah, I bought contracts on 1010. Yeah, I sold it around the $9 area, and now it's at 15. I should have bought contracts for the week after as well, but it slipped out of my hand. How are the other housing stocks doing? Just check it out. They're probably doing as well as Open Door. His Lennar, pretty much the same thing. Nice green candle yesterday, and then an indecision candle for Lennar, kind of like Open Door a little bit right here. So same thing. It's like DR Horton, same thing. 2 green candles and an indecision candle. Lennar, 2 green candles and indecision. So Open Door is following the housing stocks, and that's what we want. We don't want to see housing stocks go up and Open Door trading sideways or going down. So they're trading with Lennar, they're trading with DR Horton. It's just that market right now is very indecisive. They don't know what they want to do. Do you trade SPY? I trade the Qs daily, but if the Qs only really do really well if Apple and Nvidia is going up. Qs are almost as similar as SPY, but I trade the Qs, Q. And if Apple and Nvidia has good news, most of the time Qs are going to do really well. But sometimes I branch off into a different stock. Like for example, I traded Costco right around here. Where did I trade it? I traded Costco right around. Let me see. I'm getting my days confused. I sold it at, I traded Costco right around 9:15. I bought 9:15, and I bought 9:20 calls on Costco last week because this was a nice setup, right? It went down a lot, and then it started trading sideways about 4 days. And Costco's been going down a lot. Costco was at $1,068, and now it's at a 900 area. So it was only matter of time when Costco was going to go up again, and now Costco is in a nice uptrend. Resistance 980 for Costco, 983. So, and the RSI looks nice. The MACD is oversold. The RSI is at the 50. So Costco is probably going to keep going up, hit that $1,000 mark again. Only a matter of time. Let's see. Buru. Yeah, Buru is crazy. Buru is Like, share, and subscribe. Yes, yes, please. We'll talk about Buru in a second. I made a video on Buru, and then the company is good, but it's just that it had a New York Stock Exchange warning on I think last week or early this week, and that's why the stock went down, because it had a New York Stock Exchange warning. But the company itself, I like it as a drone company, but that warning kind of scared a lot of people off. That's the issue. Why am I hitting? Let me see. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I brewed 33 cents. And it was at 50 cents for a while, and that was a good spot for it to be at. But now that warning kind of messed it up. So for Buru to come back, I think we need to fill that gap right here around the 26 cents area, around 26 to 30 cents. So support for Buru, if you really wanted to buy some more, you would want to buy in between the 26 cents and the 30-cent area for Buru. If you wanted to accumulate more shares on Buru, and if you believe it's going to go up and you believe in the company, 26 and the 30 cents area is where I would probably buy more in, if you want to invest more into the stock. Between 26 and 30, and the resistance is going to be at around 40 cents. Do you trade SPY? Well, 5% is Apple. Yeah. Do you have Lifetime? Yeah, my Lifetime holds. I have Amazon. I had Kava at one point, but I ended up selling it. I have ONDS. I'm not sure if it's Lifetime or not, but I do have ONDS. I bought ONDS around $6, 6.50. And I have a few other stocks as well. But my main one is Amazon. I bought that at 120. I bought when Open Door was $430 overall. I have gains $3,700. Should I sell and buy back in later, considering we're in a downtrend? First off, everybody subscribe, like the channel, subscribe and like, and let me check out Open Door real quick. One more time, say CAPS and maybe XLO. Okay, let's see. Open Door. So you bought at 4, where is it at? 430. 430 is a good average to get in. You're up 3,700. Well, like I said before in the video, I said the support I have for Open Door at 650. I don't really see it going below 650. I'll be very surprised if Open Door goes below $6.50. Because as I said earlier, Jane Street is averaged in Open Door around $9.30, $9.50 in Jane Street, and a lot of the top investors from the company, they're averaged in around the $6 area and low 7. So a lot of times when that happens, they're going to keep the stock up to a certain level because they don't want to lose money themselves. They don't want to go into a negative. So that's why it's going to be really hard to go below 650. And Open Door, I think, is actually, I'm not saying it's oversold. It's not really oversold because if you look at the weekly, it's not really oversold, right? It's up pretty high. The MACD is up. RSI still hasn't come down yet. But if you look at the daily, it's starting to get to the oversold area almost. RSI is at the 50. I think Open Door should be in the 8s actually, but the economy and the trade issue is holding down Open Door pretty good. Gus Toy got in 342. How many shares you have in there open, Gus? Hello, Steven. Have you followed me on? Hold on, Steven. You're on my TikTok also. Do you watch me on TikTok? I think I remember you on TikTok. You have 1,000 shares at 342. You're doing good. That's real good. Have you took any profit yet, Eric? Eric, 2,750 at 822. Have you took any profit yet, Gus? At 822. So yeah, 822. Trying to see how long would that take to get back to 822 again. So we have resistance at $8. After $8, we're looking at around 830. CAPS. Capstone Holding. Yeah, so that's good. Everybody's is in the positive for Open Door. That's good. For me, I don't think Open Door is in a downtrend. It's not really in a downtrend. It's more so a hold because the economy is on hold. There's a lot of indecision. There's a lot of uncertainty. And when I said, in my previous videos, when there's uncertainty and indecision, stocks are going to go up, down, up, down. It's hard to create, like a big uptrend unless you're, a tech stock. If you're a semiconductor, a data center, AI, a lot of times you're going to go up because AI, tech, semiconductor, a lot of those stocks are undervalued right now. That's why these stocks are going up no matter what. But housing stocks and other sectors, it's a lot of indecision and a lot of uncertainty. But AI stocks, semiconductor, data centers are undervalued because they're going to be big for the future. So it's a high value on those stocks, and people are just buying them up. They're buying them up. SES, yeah, SES, that's a good stock. Hello, Stephen. Stephen Blair, you still here? We have two Stevens in here. I'm confused. Yeah, Stephen Blair and Stephen LUC. I'm confused now. I had 1,400. I profit took what my initial investment was at. Kept all profit. I think that's really helping Open Door's future with the release being cut and creating a larger opening for more people to enter the housing market. But since the government is shut down, that's affecting. Yeah, exactly. The government shutdown is definitely affecting Open Door and housing stocks. Okay. So does anybody here follow me on TikTok? Because I do have my YouTube channel on my TikTok profile. And I used to have a lot of followers on TikTok on live. I had about 150 people used to join on there. I don't know if all of them came over to YouTube yet. Hopefully it will. Maybe I'll go on there again and try to get them to come over here. But I did switch to YouTube. But maybe I'll go back on there for a little bit and see if they can convert over here, right? Hopefully they convert back over here. Where are we at? So you said, let me go back to the stock that you wanted to see. You said you want to see CAPS. Any thought MVTS? Yeah, both of those are good stocks. MVTS is going to be huge. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people see MVTS going up. They don't know why though. They have no idea that MVTS is huge. I've been watching MVTS for a long time, and I just never got in heavy like I wanted to because I'm distracted from all these other stocks I have on my list. And that's what happens sometimes. If you have a huge list of stocks, you don't know which one to get in. If you have a lot of capital, you can get into all stocks, but sometimes you get distracted from other stocks or day trading and you forget about a stock, then it pumps up. But MVTS, I've been watching it since the low dollar amount, maybe $4 or $5, I think. Let me look at caps real fast. Nikki, are you still here? I'll go over caps if you're still here. Oh, you watch all the videos on YouTube or TikTok? Peace, love, and happiness. Hello, welcome, welcome. Discord people, it's my Discord people here. Let's look at NVTS real fast. NVTS. Yeah, I started watching NVTS around the $4 area, but I just never really got into it. I got caught up because it was trading sideways for a long time. It's one of them stocks that needed a deal or some kind of something to spark it to go up, and that's what it got to. That's what it got last week. It got something to spark it up. It started to go up slowly, when the semiconductor news started going around, all the semiconductors were going up. So it slowly started to go up, right? It went from $5.89 to $7, and then it got the news, and then it just pumped up. Going here, okay. Buru, let me get to Buru in a second. I'll get back to Buru in a second. NVTS at $6.39. How many shares do you have? You might want to take some profit. Depending on how many shares you have. Yeah, so Buru, like, for example, if you're in Buru, right? I said it earlier, the support is at 26 cents and 30 cents. So between 26 and 30 is a area of support for Buru. I had to look at the news and see what's going on, because it had a New York Stock Exchange letter. This is why it went down. It shocked a lot of people. A lot of people didn't know this was going to happen. It says New Buru receives a warning letter from the New York Stock Exchange, and this is why it went down. But this should be a temporary thing for Buru, and then it should go up. But I said it should, because they got that that New York Stock Exchange warning. And there's a lot short. A lot of people shorting Buru also. 12.82 million shares short on Buru. There's a lot of short selling for Buru. All right. 200 shares. Not bad, not bad. I might cut my losses and risk it all on DFLI. Super risky move. The Thacker Pass project will skyrocket lithium batteries production. Yeah, LAC is nice. I like LAC. Only 200 shares. Some screw for these 17 shares. All right. Yeah, so far as Buru, it looks like it might be a waiting game. It might be a waiting game. After hours still down because this warning, this New York Stock Exchange warning. That's why it went down. So it was doing well. Buru was doing really well. It was coming down after this high, slowly coming down, but it was only coming down because of profit taking, right? But when the warning came out, it just went down a lot. This is the area we wanted to hold for 44 cents was the support, and then the warning came out, and then it went down 2 days in a row. DEFT. DEFT, Northland Security affirms that buy rating on DeFi Technologies. Oh, FinTech. Financial technology stock. Yep. You own shares in DEFT, or what do you? Right now, it's kind of, what is it doing now? It's kind of like trading sideways now. DEFT trading sideways. After hours up 4% though. Oh, so that's nice. It went down all day today, but after hours, pretty much breaking even from the previous pre-market. 100 shares of CRWV at APL. Yeah, APLD at $5. I had that low as well. I got that early. I didn't get any core weave. I got scared and sold at 15. Now it's at like 30. Yeah, if I had known you back when I found APLD a long time ago, before I even got on YouTube, I would have told you to hold that. That was the reason why I said that, because the financials for APLD when I found it a long time ago are amazing. APLD has some of the best financials on compared to a lot of stocks. APLD is really, really nice for financials, and I knew, based on the sector as well, financials are good. The sector is good. It's only a matter of time for APLD. Yeah, Buru, it definitely should have went up. It was supposed to, if they didn't have the bad news, it would have came up right here, hit the 83 cents, profit take, midway, kind of like open door, profit take around 40 cents, and then, trade sideways for a while, and then break that 55 cent. That's where it was headed, breaking that 55 cents. And when the news came up, it went past all the support, and now it looks like it may fill that gap around the 26 to 30 cent area. So if you still believe in Buru, that's the area you would want to load up in, the 26 to 30 cent area. I'm going to try to go on live during the day, hopefully next week. I want to see how many viewers we get. If we get more viewers, if I go live during the day, I want to see what happens. Both times I went live, it was at night, pretty late at night. When I go live on TikTok around midnight, 1 a.m., and it's packed. I mean, it's pumping. I guess YouTube a little bit different, right? Had like 150 to 200 viewers on there at 1 a.m. Eastern time. All the Kali people started joining, and it gets crazy in there. But I've been going live on there for about 4 months straight, like every single day, 4 months straight. So if I do that on here, maybe, I'll get a following and get more people in here. We'll see. I'll try it out. Let's see. Oh yeah, so for everybody who's here, this is the stock that I like right here. Someone mentioned it earlier. Someone mentioned this chart earlier, SES. Yeah, this is another stock that's going to be real good. Who mentioned this earlier? SES. Yeah, so SES, another good stock. Look at the news. SES AI announces date of conference call, third quarter 2025, November 5th. So November 5th will be the conference call for SES, and that's going to be an interesting watch right there, SES. You might want to add it to your watch list. Here's a chart right here, a weekly chart. Pretty much all green. So another good stock. Is everybody here in the East Coast or Cali or West Coast, Midwest? Where's everybody from? I'm on the East Coast. I'm in the East Coast area. 8:40 p.m. here. New York City. All right, not too far. Not too far at all. I'm in Washington D.C. Washington D.C. I went to New Jersey a few times, and I went to Times Square a couple of times too. I take the ferry from New Jersey to Times Square. Oh, let's see. Let's go to the Tech Mag 7. So does anyone trade the Qs or SPY or the Mag 7? Florida, nice, nice. I go to Jacksonville, Florida sometimes. You say Cali? Call unfortunately, or Cali unfortunately? All right, let's see. So what I'm gonna go to the Mag 7, right? I'm gonna see which stock has most potential to go up. All right, so we have Microsoft, Nvidia, Apple, Broadcom, Amazon. I did see some news about Oracle. Let me check Oracle real quick. I saw some news about Oracle earlier because Oracle was going down, right? Yeah, I knew it, right? I knew this was gonna happen. So Oracle was going down, but Oracle has a lot of potential. It shouldn't really be going down, but there's some news about Oracle losing money, but Oracle is going to go much higher than what it is right now, right? Much higher. 3 weeks in the green. This is mostly consolidation right here, right? 3 weeks green, but hasn't really moved that much. But I think there's more people getting in. More investors are getting in Oracle, and it's slowly, consolidating upward, and it's going to break 330 at some point. At some point, you have resistance at 320, then it'll break to 330, and go much higher. What's the highest ever for Oracle? This is the highest ever. 105 was a recent high. Now 345 is a high. So a lot of times when a stock goes up, it's like 345 like this, and it's a stock that's huge like Oracle, Nvidia, whatever. It pumped up on hype to 345. It was excited from the news. Retail got in, everyone bought. Then a lot of times what will happen is it will come down from the hype because of profit taking, and then it's only a matter of time before it goes to 345 again. So 345 will happen again for Oracle. We just don't know when, but the technicals are there. The RSI, we're at 58, and MACD looks like it's about to turn green soon right here, right? See this area right here? It was consolidating here for the MACD, and now it's slowly turning green. And once it's turned green and the MACD start moving up, the Bollinger Bands are already tightening on a daily. The gray to the yellow getting smaller and smaller, tighter and tighter. And this Oracle should break out and break the resistance around 320, which is the main resistance for Oracle, 320. Only a matter of time. But you got to wait until the big guys get in. A lot of the big guys don't want the stock to go up too fast because they want to get in low. All right. That's a lot of times that's why stocks go down, because they want it to get in lower. So that's what happens. This is how it is. They didn't want to buy at 345. They want to buy it lower. And it went all the way down to 269. Hello, Gohan. Everybody subscribe. Everybody in the chat, subscribe, please. Please subscribe and hit the like button. I think there's a little heart right there, like a heart. Hit that heart for me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Kali Blue. See, you don't like Kali? Thanks for the likes. I see it. Thanks for the likes. See the hearts coming across the screen. So Kali's not good because what? It's overpriced now or what? What's your top stock? Um, Depends, like you talking about like a low price stock or mid price or a high price like the Mag 7. It depends. For the Mag 7, my favorite stock would be my favorite stock in a Mag 7. So I like Microsoft because it's so close to OpenAI. OpenAI is going to be huge. OpenAI is kind of like taking over. I mean, they're taking over. It's only a matter of time. OpenAI is going crazy, and Microsoft has a big investment in OpenAI. That's why I like Microsoft a lot. But I do like Nvidia as well. I do like Nvidia too. But Nvidia, that China issue is kind of messing it up. Tesla's going to be huge. Tesla's definitely going to be huge. A lot of people don't realize that. Tesla will hit $500 at some point. It depends. It could be early next year. $500 Tesla. One of them stocks, it's a matter of time. Netflix is going to go higher. I like Meta because it's coming down some. So it's going to give an opportunity for people to buy lower. Meta was at $800, now it's at $717. My favorite stocks right now, I would say between in the Mag 7 and probably Microsoft and Nvidia, because Microsoft is so close to OpenAI and Nvidia. Nvidia is Nvidia. They control a lot. And probably third, maybe Tesla or Broadcom. Listen to Open Door every day. Thanks for the update for this stock. Earning report next month. Can't wait for the 359. Nice. Yeah, Open Door earnings is going to be huge. Leading up to the earnings for Open Door is going to have a lot of activity. A lot of activity for Open Door leading up to the earnings. A lot. Is everybody in the chat, in the Discord? Everybody should join the Discord if you're in the chat. I'm about to start giving a watch list on there and, giving buy and sell signals as well. Probably starting next week. And I want to start going live on Discord as well. I got to figure out how to do it. I want to go live with a video. I know how to use the microphone, but I want to go live with the video as well on Discord. I'm fairly new to Discord, so I'm trying to learn some things as well on there. Oh yeah, 7-day return policy, yeah. They said they want to make Open Door like the Airbnb of buying houses. They said that one time. That's what they said one time. The Airbnb of buying houses. But the best thing for Open Door is that they're trying to be different. That's how a company stand out. Got to be different. Can't be just like everybody else. Can't be like Redfin and all the other companies. Got to be different. The 7-day return policy, using crypto or Bitcoin to buy houses. They're being different, and that's what's going to make them stand out. And that's what's good. I like it. Wish we had more people in here to discuss stocks as well. It's always fun to have a lot of people here discussing stocks. But, only time will tell. We'll get more people in here eventually. Let's see. So what video should I do next? Should I do Open Door next? Should I do Open Door again? Or should I do another stock? I'm trying to figure it out. Think about doing Open Door again. I don't know. Because Open Door looks pretty good for a reversal. This red candle today didn't really mean much. Yeah, open. I think I may do open. Probably won't do it today because I did live, but I think I'm going to do open tomorrow because I think we're getting real close to a reversal soon to Open Door. We need to break this high right here at 789. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do for Buru, I'm gonna do a video for Buru. I'm gonna watch the news. Hello, Marshall. Welcome to the chat. I'm gonna look at the news for Buru. That's what we need for Buru. No, so we can reverse and go back up again. What is XTRAF? Have you got into SES? SE? What is it? S? What did I say? S? Let me make sure. S. I think it's SES, right? Yeah, SES AI. Have you got into SES AI, Mark? XTRAF. That's a pretty low volume stock right here. What, 52,000 volume for today? Well, it doesn't look bad, but the volume is just so low. Extract One Technology. It's a very low volume stock. Something's going on because, a lot more volume than usual. And the resistance is at 60 cents. So you're looking for a break at 60 cents. Thank you for completing the goal again, and Nikki. Thank you for completing the goal again. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We gotta get it. We gotta get it. Yeah. But yeah, the stock today I wanted to show everybody. Nikki, I'm not sure if you're in it, but yeah, this stock right here, I have a huge watch list actually. I'm going to start revealing it starting next week. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you see my stocks list right here. 28. I have 28 stocks I've been watching, and there have been absolutely huge. Every day green, 5% up, 10% up, 15%, 20 sometimes. Then I have another list. I use potential. And this is how I do it every day. I look at stocks that did well, but mostly I look at the volume, right? So I have my stocks is the stocks that are doing well right now, and stocks that aren't too much overbought. And then I have potential stocks, which are stocks, they may go up soon. And then I have the weekly watch list. But yeah, I have 28 stocks I want to reveal starting next week. And man, the list is insane. And they're pretty low stocks, $5 and under. Sometimes some are 15. And they're pretty much all in the sectors that, everybody's talking about. I got to share with you, Nikki, for sure. For sure, I'll share with you. If Open hit $25 this year, go on. What's that? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Gohan Phoenix Pro. Welcome. If Open price hit $25 this year, my option will pay the bills for this year. Keep up the good work Thank you so much from Los Angeles, California. I want to go there one day. I haven't been in Los Angeles yet, but I want to go to Los Angeles and I want to go to San Diego. Those two places I want to go to. I appreciate it, Gohan, for sure. And let me know if you have any stocks that you want me to look at. I told people before I've been doing stock market I've been analyzing stocks for 15 years. And this June coming up will be 16 years. Next year will be 16 years. Thanks so much, Gohan. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. I'm in Washington, D.C. That's where I'm at. I'm in Washington, D.C. I'm on the East Coast. And Gohan, same with you and Nikki. Let me know if any stocks that you want to see. Just type it in the chat. And first come, first serve. You and Nikki will be right at the top of the list. And Mark, thanks for the support. Long time support here and in Discord. Everybody. what is this? SANA stock surged 20% Wednesday after EMJ declared the company could become the next. He's talking about another stock, a next 100 bagger, Eric Jackson. Yeah, Eric Jackson's like definitely a pumper, right? Um, I noticed that when he's like in front of Drake's house asking for Drake to buy a share for Open Door. Yeah, Buru. I lost some money on Buru as well. I didn't buy a lot of shares, but I bought a decent amount of shares on Buru because I believe in the company. I believe in the company. I buy stocks that this is how I find stocks. All right, this is kind of like my procedure when I find stocks. First thing I do is look for volume. I look for a stock that has a good amount of volume. Then I look at the chart and see, is it trending upward? Does it have higher highs? And is it trending upward? Then I look at the MACD. I look at the RSI. Then I check the financials. If the financials are healthy, and I got to see who the shareholders are as well. Vanguard and such. I check all that, and I want to see, are they making money? The revenue, are the earnings good? And that's what I look at. That's how I found APLD. In front of Drake's house, talking about it with a sign, telling him buy a share. It's so funny. I wonder if Drake going to buy a share one day. Look, if Drake's buy a share, that's going to pump the stock up. Right? Oh, like I said before, Open Door is ready to pump. That's the crazy thing about it. I haven't been talking about it a lot in Discord. I haven't been making a lot of videos about it right now because Open Door is actually in a hold position. It's holding right now. And I made a video yesterday because of this right here. This little day right here is pretty huge. A lot of people aren't talking about it. But this is a pretty huge day. When you can have a day with all green candles on the hourly, except for the end, that's something to note. That's something to note about, like, it might be a turnaround coming, right? When you can go from 695 to 789 in one day, that's huge. And then you look at the next day, right? What happened the next day after this, flurry of buying? It stayed pretty much stagnant at the high where it was yesterday. And then when it did come down, it didn't go lower than 50% of the previous day right here. So that's strong. That's strength right there. And that's what I mean by when I say, Open Door has strength. Because if a stock doesn't have strength, it'll lose all this the next day. It'll go from 694 to 789, right? And then next day, it'll go back to 694 or 715 or something like that. That's a weak stock. But since it's able to go up, hold it after hours, hold it pre-market, and then hold it, for the first few hours, then come down and still holding, that's strong stock. It's getting stronger. Open Door waiting for earnings. Earnings going to be huge. Like I said before, even if the housing market is not ready to go up yet, the people aren't ready to buy yet, but the earnings are better than expected. Yeah, you're going to see a huge pump from Open Door. That's just how it is. It's pretty much guaranteed because there's a lot of people doubting Open Door and earnings, and then if they get shocked about, oh wow, they're making a lot of money still, even when the housing market is suffering, that's going to be huge because when the housing market does come back, that earnings, that revenue is going to double, triple, just like that. Even the fisherman, Captain Mike, the whole crew bought Open. Open is so overdue. Open is overdue. That's what my last video, as I was saying, right here should have been the time where, it started to go up again. Not right here, but this right here. This right here. This right here is where it should have started to uptrend. When it broke that resistance at 940, it should have went up to $10. I mean, I was very certain that it was going to go up because of this consolidation right here. You know, it's been consolidating for a long time, so it's time to go up. But that's how it is sometimes when you have a lot of, the trade wars going on. It's coming soon. We got short interest English. What about rare earth material? Yeah, rare earth materials are definitely is good. I have about 3 of those in my my list right here. I don't know which list is in. I think let me check the weekly watch list. I haven't updated this list yet. Okay, so don't write these stocks down because this list is not updated yet. But I did have a stock in here for rare earths, and USAR is good, but kind of hyped up right now. That's why it's coming down. So it went from $18 to $43 in a short period of time, and this candle right here is pretty much a candle saying that's about to come down now. It's just too much overbought. Then you had the red candle. Then you had the red candle again. After hours up a little bit because Trump said we're in a trade war with China. So rare earth material stocks are going to go up a lot if this keeps going on. It keeps going on. But what's happening is a lot of analysts are saying that this rift between China and U.S. is all for show. And it's not, not real. So, we have to see what's going to happen. One of my friends just sold a house and they say APR was 4%. Big things are coming. Yeah, 4%. Yep. Yes, it's early 2026, mid 2026 is, it's going to be huge for interest rates for sure. That's when I plan on getting another house in 2026. Interest rates going to drop. It won't drop like it was in the COVID area, but it's going to come down some. All right. Let's see. What else? Do I have anything else to say? Let's see. Pfizer. See what Pfizer's doing. Pfizer, went up a lot. I made crazy amount of money on this right here. I bought like 30, 40 contracts on Pfizer when this happened. It was insane, right? It was insane. But now it's starting to come down now. The hype is slowly going away. So we'll see what happens with that, With how many days? I had put contracts on this stock, but I took it off of it because I thought it was done going down, and it kept going down. I should have held on to it, but that's how it is sometimes. Let's see what else. BETR. Oh, look at BETR. Is anyone invested in this stock right here? BETR. This is another Eric Jackson pump stock right here at BETR. And it's starting to come up a little bit. I may have to add this to my other list. I just noticed this one. Anyone in BETR? Wow, ITB, I like that. Robert, what's up? Hello. Welcome, Robert. No problem. Are you in Open Door, Robert? Yeah, that's my plan. It's going to happen. It's going to happen very soon, Gohan. It's either next week or the week after. I'm going to be going live probably in the beginning when the market opens and then just before the market closes. I won't go live during, the lunchtime, 12 o'clock. That's when it's kind of slow. But, when it first opens and then maybe an hour or two before it closes. And that's going to be huge. I can't wait for that. Welcome, Robert. Welcome. But yeah, BETR. I may add this to my list. I may have to keep this on watch because this is a nice setup right here. This is a nice setup for a reversal. I mean, this could be huge. This could be huge. Something may be happening right here behind closed doors on BETR. I'm not for sure certain that it's going to happen, but you know, the MACD is kind of flatlining a little bit, and the RSI is going up. It means money is coming in BETR. And these two candles are two bullish candles. This was an indecision candle showing a reversal, and this was a bullish candle right here for today. Did it have news? Oh, here's the one people are talking about right here. This is what y'all talking about? I think this is what y'all talking about, Sana. Sana Biotech surges that Eric Jackson calls it a 100-bagger. Canadian hedge fund manager Eric Jackson, 100-bagger open, argued that Sana, currently with a valuation of $1 billion, is on track to $100 billion in market. He said right now it's at $1 billion, and he said it's on track for $100 billion. Eric Jackson. I'll check it out. I'll check Sana out. You know, hyping it up. I'll check it out. $10K shares are open. Where did you buy in at, Robert? But yeah, like I said, I will add this right now. Actually, I'll add this right now to my list because, you know, add stocks that's possibly going up, and it's resistance for BETR. You see the volume for today. We only had 994,000 volume though. It's pretty low. This stock is kind of wild. You know, it goes up. It went from $33 to $99 with 7 million volume. What is it? A low float? A low float stock or what? That's crazy. 7 million volume and went up 46% on 7 million volume. And today 994,000. I'll see. I'll think about it. That's pretty crazy on low volume like that. I really don't like to buy into low volume stocks, but I'll check it out. You listen to my news daily while you're at work. I mean the we mean the videos, or when I go live. Oh, wrong one. I don't know what that is. SMTI. What is that? Or here's Sana right here. SANA. How much volume do we have on Asana? 36 million. Yeah, I guess Sana is something to watch. SANA, because it's not too much volume yet. We only had 36 million volume on Sana, so it looks like it could go up some more since the volume is still kind of low. After hours, we're at 595. Yeah, it's something to watch, but the technicals are pretty high on the RSI and MACD. But yeah, it's something to watch. I add it to my list as well. You know, add it to my list. But we have to see what happens. So I usually don't buy stocks that already went up like this. You know, from 590 to 655 in one day. But it could go higher. But the resistance is at the resistance is at, hold on. Your resistance is at 650. And we're at 595 already. Then they have another $7. So we'll see. We have $6.50, $7, and $10 resistance. We'll see about Sana SANA. Could be a Sana rally. $6 average figure has gone up from the initial as I've become a believer. A believer. This guy got famous on his whole and PLTR. You will be open door and attract lots of investors in real estate. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, Gohan, for sure. Definitely going to do it. Hello, Overseas P. I just haven't had the time yet, but it's definitely going to happen. I was very popular on TikTok at one point. I was getting 150 to 200 viewers pulling in people, but then I slowed down to make the conversion to YouTube. Open door. I think if the market is up tomorrow, open door. I believe we have a nice green day tomorrow. If the market is well and we don't get no crazy tweets. So rare element, right? Rare element. Oh, so this is a Chinese company, right? From China? No. No, United States. Rare element resources, metals and mining. Yes, I like mining stocks. Mining stocks in general is going to be good. I like all mining stocks. Yeah, so as you can see, the nice green uptrend for mining. All mining stocks are pretty much reacting the same. They're all going up at the moment. But down 8% after hours, 172. Yeah. So we have resistance at $2 pretty much for this stock. But yeah, I do like all mining stocks, gold, silver, anything rare earths. I like all those stocks. You're holding NVTS? Nice. Remember you said it earlier, NVTS. I like CIFR. I like Open. I like Buru if we can, get past this news. I do like the company. It's a defense stock. Let's check out Lockheed Martin real quick. Let's see. I used to make money day trading Lockheed Martin a while back. See this run right here? I was in this run, in the middle of this run, but I stopped, day trading it for a while. But I was in the run around the middle 400s area and just kept on buying calls in this thing. It's crazy. Lockheed Martin was a nice uptrend. Yeah, so defense stocks looks like it's pulling back a little bit. I wonder if when Lockheed Martin started to go up, will all the other defense stocks start to go up as well? I don't know. Because Lockheed Martin's been going down for like a week now. Yeah, CIFR, Open is good. NVTS is good. I don't know the other ones. ASNS, DEFT. I saw that earlier. HUMA. This is the one I bought shares. This stock right here, I bought shares on this a while back. ONDS. This is a good stock right here. Very good stock. I bought this at around $6.50. Yeah, $6.50, and I think it's a good stock. Very good stock. Technicals are starting to get oversold some, but in the long run, I think this will perform pretty well. All right, everybody. Maybe everybody's falling asleep in the chat, and YouTube is going to sleep. Viewers starting to dwindle off some. Guess everybody has to go to work tomorrow. All right. Thank you, Mark, for joining. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Mark, everybody, and Nikki, Robert, Gohan, thank you so much again. I appreciate it. I see everybody on Discord. I'm always on Discord 24/7 pretty much. And we're going to start going live on YouTube more. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes. Mark, have a good night. See you on the Discord as well. Let's have a good day tomorrow in the market. Everybody, take care. Enjoy the night.